what does it take to go and actually set up your company? So there's a lot of work that you've got to go do in that area. You need your articles of incorporation, all your IP assignment, your bylaws, your operating agreements, your NDAs, your blah 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 blah. Okay, all this stuff is doable. As I say, don't try to handle it yourself and do it on the cheap. Get thee to a lawyer who can handle this stuff for you. All right. And they can help you with this. Yes, it costs money to set up a company. You know, you don't have to go get the most expensive lawyers, but these are things that are fairly standard, and you can do relatively easily with a general lawyer. Okay. Co-founders, when you're thinking about who should be a co-founder and who shouldn't, understand that these are really big decisions. They're going to be pretty much with you for life. You're not really going to be able to get rid of them. You think you are, but you're not. As I've said before, jilted co-founders turn into really hateful people really quick. Make sure that they vest. Everybody needs to vest. Okay? Vesting is how you actually go get your shares. There are certain people to watch out for. Rich people. No rich people. Why? Because they think that they know it all, because they've made their money, so therefore they are omnipotent. Things that are dangerous terms to watch out for. My plan, my plan, my plan. Oh, that's painful to even think about. I'll talk to somebody when it meets my standards. You tend to hear this in the marketing kind of world. The co-founder who's, supposed to do marketing. Well, it's supposed to be perfect. No. This is an MVP. It's supposed to be perfect. This is an MVP. And those people, getting rid of them is the best thing. Well, my cousin did a startup. Great for your cousin. That doesn't mean you did. You don't know the days in and the day out issues. And it gets into, I actually want to see people go and actually get something done before they actually go get some shares. So that ought to be included in some kind of vesting. Know-it-alls. These are some of the phrases that I've heard that just make me crazy. Hiring. So like I say, hire not in your own image, especially in a startup. If you are a technology startup, you probably need to hire some marketing people. If you're a marketing person and you want to get into a technology startup, probably ought to go hire some technology people. Okay? Generalists tend to make good hires. All right? Think about, you don't necessarily need a specialty person. You need someone who, can take on 4 or 5 different hats. Those are the kind of people that you want to think about hiring. You want to establish a hierarchy. Okay? And I love this Steve Blank story. Steve has been through a lot of startups, and he establishes a hierarchy. Who's at the top of that hierarchy? Or your customers, your employees, your president, CEO, the officers of the company. Whatever that hierarchy is, make sure that you establish it and that it is appropriate for the stage of the company, that you're in. Okay? I think everybody needs to vest. Typically you have some kind of 4-year vest on a 1-year cliff. What does that mean? That means that you get your shares starting at the 1-year point. Okay? So you quit at the 6-month point. You quit at the 9-month point. You're fired at the 2-month point. You don't get anything. Okay? You have to hit that 1-year cliff. And then at that 1-year point, you then get 25%. Typically, then each month after that, you get whatever that 1 month pro rata share is. So, 1 month out of 48 months on a 4-year vest. Well, it's a little over 2%. So let's just call it 2% for right now. So at the 1-year point, you're getting 25%. Each month after that, you get 2 more percent, something like that. All right. I'm also a fan of some kind of performance-based vesting. Okay. Marketing people, they got to make some kind of sales to vest. Okay. They want to be motivated to go market. Okay. And doing a time-based vest, probably not going to give them, that probably not going to give you that performance-based marketing. Okay. Because remember, your goal is to get some sales. Your goal is to get that MVP out. Your goal is to talk to those customers. And so you've got to go and have somebody do that. Initially, that's your job to go do that. But you go talk to the first 5, 6, 8 potential customers, and you've got a pretty good feel for who they are. Then you can start bringing in somebody who can do that marketing. And then obviously different positions are going to really need different schedules. Okay. And just understand that officers of the company probably vest on a shorter schedule. Co-founders, maybe a little bit shorter. The guy down there writing code, he's probably on the 4-year vest and the 1-year cliff. Okay. So anyway, just understand that, you need to have something that is particular for you, and something that works out that way. All right.